this is a sort of an update video on my wonderful strimmer, petrol strimmer that I bought, I think, this time last year. And in my enthusiasm of trying to trim all the grass back in my epic garden makeover again, I managed to shear the shaft from the engine side, and I sheared it at the end. I just took it apart. And I thought, wow, great, trying to get all of their customer service is virtually impossible. So what I've decided to do was, took the chainsaw, I've removed this, and I thought, well, what I'll do is, because I can't get a new one, because as you can see, you completely sheared it off. So I thought, oh, what am I going to do? I thought, I got an idea. What I'll do is I'll take one of the other poles that come with this, because I don't use the chainsaw itself is very... not that good. So I decided to take the shaft out from this pole and then replace that one. They seem, well, they actually are the same length. Sorry about the background. So I'm going to replace this one here with the chainsaw adapter, and then put this nice shaft back in. If you overwork your machine, you will shear the shafts off. This was this end here inside, and it sheared off. Right, taking the flange off. This is the flange. I've checked the teeth inside, and it's okay. Here we have the clutch mechanism, if you want to ever see what's inside. A clutch moves up to a certain speed, and then as you can see, expands out, grips. Right, that's okay then. So reassemble this. Put this back on. Just had to take it off just to make sure that the shaft inside was not, the splines inside were not sheared off, otherwise it would have been a bit of a shit. And the small kit that you get with this strimmer, actually the Allen keys and all the spanners, everything fits, even to take the flange off. It all fits, so that's a bit of a thing. I got Allen keys, of course, but I just thought I'd tell you that it can do everything, basically, like a little kit. Before you put it back together, don't forget to insert the shaft first. So if you don't insert the shaft this end, you won't be able to put the shaft in, like so. So just put it in there. Do it this way around, otherwise you'll have to take the whole thing off again. So this is the abused strimmer, and this shaft, this end, it's on its limits. I have to see if I can get some more shafts. So if you have this issue with this type of machine and you can't get all the shafts, or they shear, you can lose one of your attachments just to remove the shaft. This one's completely gone, so it's no good. And this one, well, this comes from here. So hopefully now I can put it all back together and it will work. There you go, it's all done. Like I said, you can always take the shafts out from the extension, or you can take out from one of the tools. I don't use this one much. I tried it in the past. The chain is like a bag of shit, so it's easy just to sacrifice this shaft. There you go, hope that's been helpful. That's the BUKO. Now it's not KO anymore, it's working. Initially you would look at the splines and say, well, that's definitely the weak link. Although for safety reasons, you can understand why they would shear off if you've got the thing jammed, especially if you're using the chainsaw and you've got it, you know, trapped in a branch. It would shear the shafts off before it would actually damage the motor. So that's a good thing. So I can't really complain. A lot of people complain about this machine. It works, and I've abused this thing here. I can tell you, I spent almost a week and a half on and off trimming all the grass. So no wonder why the bloody thing sheared off at the end. Don't cut wet grass, by the way.